Hey, this is Kristin with Drive Mode Show, and today I'm going to tell you about the 2020 Alfa Romeo Stelvio. This is a beautiful SUV which first launched in 2018. This is the third year and not too many changes have been made for the 2020 model year. If you like a sporty and fun SUV, this one might be the right one for you. Just a little history for you. Alfa Romeo was launched in 1910, and the first vehicle that they issued was called the 24 HP. The goal of Alfa Romeo was to have something very light and nimble, and they've continued along that path for their entire 110-year history, celebrating their 110th birthday this year. Happy anniversary, happy birthday, Alfa Romeo. They are based outside of Milan. Originally, the company started in Naples, but they moved pretty quickly to Milan. And originally, it was just Alfa, A-L-F-A, which stood for, let me read this to make sure I get it right. Anonima Lombarda Fabbrica Automobili, which basically means the Lombard car factory. Once Romeo got into the act, then it became Alfa Romeo. The Italian language is beautiful, and so is this vehicle. Alfa Romeo evokes the racing heritage. It evokes beautiful, light, nimble cars. So some people think that an SUV doesn't fit into that. I say, why not? The Stelvio feels great when you drive it. It has this wonderful suspension, and it feels very agile. Like it can take any corner, and it feels really great. You've got these bolsters here that hug you when you drive. The steering wheel's got a little bit of a flat bottom in the racing style. This particular model has all-wheel drive, 280 horsepower, and a 4-cylinder turbocharged engine that really zips. One thing that I didn't like as well about this vehicle was the auto start-stop. I'm not a big fan of the auto start-stop, even though I understand why it's there. This one is particularly jarring. It feels like it takes a second to get going, so I like to turn it off. The Stelvio has 3 modes, D, N, and A. I prefer D, which is for dynamic, and that's the sportiest, fastest mode. One thing that Alfa Romeo has done with this particular car here is that they've added the Nero Edizione package, which gives you the blackout mirror caps, blacked out grille, sporty features that you pay an extra $1,000 for, but it sure looks great. On the interior, not much has changed for 2020 from 2019, except for the center console, and they added an Italian flag badging that I really like here near the gear shifter. There's a lot to love about the interior of the Stelvio, starting with this red leather. It's a beautiful color. It's got this embossing here in the seat. The bolsters, like I talked about before. Comfortable shift, cup holders, there's a USB port here, wireless charging here, more USB ports, a fast USB charging port here, and an auxiliary jack. There's not a whole lot of room to put things in here, but that's okay because you feel like you have plenty of room when you're inside. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard. Another thing I want to point out, because you know I like to talk about the music and how to control the music inside, the infotainment's been upgraded this year, and you can control the Sirius channels right here from your steering wheel. One by one, you can change the channels. You can also turn up the volume here with this roller button, and you can control your cruise control, and everything else is within reach. Another thing I want to point out with the Stelvio is that this one has a premium Harman Kardon audio system with a 14-inch speaker. It sounds wonderful when you're driving, and the interior is quiet and calm and relaxed. It feels very plush. It feels very luxurious. If you like a sporty and fun SUV, this one might be the right one for you.